We're in the town of Coushatta, Louisiana. And when we say Louisiana, we think of Jamie the cleaner. Let's go into the cleaner studio. We saw his studio same time last year. Has he made any improvements? Has he made the cleaner studio cleaner than it was? Let's find out.
Welcome back, sir. Glad to have you.
Yeah. So last time we were here was roughly about a year ago, give or take a couple days.
Pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's changed in that time?
What's changed? Well, you can see, to me, it looks a whole lot brighter in here.
Yes.
Just from a certain color change.
Right.
Last year you suggested go all white.
Yes.
So I had black, I had gray, and then I had like an off yellow color.
Yeah.
I had multicolored walls, but as you can see, we went with the all white look, and it 100% is the way to go.
So it's improved.
It brightens up everything. No lighting has changed, just purely painting it white. And if I take a still shot right now from last year's tour, and then you come back to this one, I'm sure you can. There's a big difference. You can already tell.
Yeah.
From the studio, just lighting wise. So
right.
White's definitely. If you're even thinking about it out there, what color am I going to paint my garage? Don't waste your time thinking about it. Just paint the dang thing white and get it over with.
Yeah. The black looks really cool on Instagram. You can take the shots of, you're polishing with the light off in the corner and stuff. Yeah, no. In practicality, it's not the best.
It's horrible. That side was such a black pit on that side. It was horrible. Horrible. White now, the reflections I get, the lighting, it's just a vast improvement. So not everybody wants to focus on lighting and cares that much. But let's move on. One thing I didn't point out in the last tour I want to cover is there's a camera in that corner. See that camera? There's a doorbell camera here.
Right.
And there's a camera in that corner.
Okay.
So for me, like just having a good security system. I'm still a home garage, but you can still have a nice little setup here to monitor, vehicles as key drop-off locations.
Yeah.
I think that security-wise, it's just a big thing to point out.
And the other thing that it does is you're recording the vehicle as you're doing it.
Correct. Yeah.
So if there was a dent when you started, and the dent is still there when you finish, but the customer had never seen that dent, you can point out this is when you pulled up and see the dent is right there.
Exactly. Yep. So, but you should be definitely doing some pre-check work.
Yes.
With it. I know Eddie has a whole app you pull up. You can document all that on it. If you have the nice apps like that. Urable is a good one, that kind of deal. But that's definitely good practice. But that's something we didn't highlight last time that I had, and I forgot to highlight. And I was like, I feel like that's a key thing to highlight, people kind of overlook when doing their garage build up and starting a garage-based business. So having good security and having cameras in nice little locations. Like I said, this is the key drop-off location. Got a nice little box here. It's pretty sturdy. They can just throw their key in there, off to the races. Now that is a new addition. I didn't have a key drop-off last time. Added that since then, right by the doorbell camera.
Good. Now, pressure washer setup. A little different than last year?
Yeah, this corner was a disaster last time you came, so what do you think now?
Excellent. The only thing I would change is flip the board upside down.
Flip the board up, that's right, because you want the hose under the pressure washer.
Right.
Why is that?
It puts a bit of pressure on the pressure washer at all times, and eventually it harms the pressure washer. Okay. So a lot of people have problems with their pressure washer just dripping once in a while, leaking. That's because of that water weight basically always pressing on it.
Interesting. Okay. So, because it feeds back when you turn the machine off. Okay.
Right, because the weight of the water that's up here is going there. Now,
that's a lot of water too.
Being the astute person that you are, you turn the machine off and then you release the pressure before rolling it up.
Yep. Nice little squirt there. Yeah. It relieves all that pressure. Yep.
Good. You've got your ladder there, or not ladder, but your gorilla rack there.
One of them. Yep.
One of them there.
Got a nice little dolly, that kind of deal. But I revamped this, got the pressure washer. I think it was on like a shelf.
Yeah, I think it was on a shelf.
I think it was above the reel last time, but I did this. Just to clean it up a little bit, make it a little sharper. I had the quiver hose on here real quick, but I knew you were coming, so I put the 100-foot hose on if anybody was questioning that. So that's why I did that.
You intend on cleaning the bus or something?
You never know what kind of shenanigans we're going to get into.
That's
so
true,
I was like, I better put the 100-foot hose back on.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah.
Fire extinguisher tucked in the corner, also an important thing to have around.
Yep.
So I always have the fire extinguisher accessible, and up to date.
Yes.
They can't expire.
Yeah, and they do expire. They should be inspected on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
Some jurisdictions, the fire department will actually do it for free.
Oh, nice.
Other areas, you have to pay a service to come out and do it, but it's not expensive.
Yeah.
We used to have the ones in our shop. They'd come once a year. There was a tag on it. They'd fill it out. They'd bring it out to the truck. I don't know what they did in the truck. Maybe nothing. But anyways,
probably nothing.
No. Apparently they
charge it up.
Yeah, they empty it and refill it.
Yeah.
So.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, buckets, IK sprayer. I got my wheelbarrow brushes. Drip brushes can drip dry, that kind of deal. Tire brush.
Good.
And that's this corner. I really enjoy this corner. I put a lot of work into this corner. So
still liking the Vevor floor?
I do like the Vevor flooring. Yeah, it hasn't failed me yet. It's still going.
Good.
I have no complaints.
Yeah.
So
after a year, now I noticed you really upgraded your outdoor game. You have 2 tiles.
I have 2 tiles.
Yeah.
The driveway could use some help. Yeah, so I'm generating more potholes. You know, a lot of traffic in and out of here.
Yeah.
I think that part way back there is from like a 18-wheeler I did came in, and I detailed it just from the amount of weight. I do a bunch of big trucks, so it eventually tears up concrete stuff. This is probably a 30-year-old driveway, so it has graduated to 2 Swiss tracks to help me out there.
Yeah,
so,
very good.
Yeah, there we go. And those are Swiss tracks. Those aren't Vevor.
Okay.
Those are bona fide Swiss track samples. So,
very good.
Other than that, this was the big cabinet we had over there.
Yeah, it was over there.
On the north wall, I think that is.
Yeah.
We moved it over here because, like you said, we generated a lot of extra room on this side of the garage by simply moving this big old cabinet. It was sticking out to like the black line is so thick. So we moved it over there.
Yeah.
We got rid of the old cabinet.
Yeah.
So I got rid of the old cabinet that was here and basically turned this into both the towel and chemical and overstock and coating cabinet. So this thing holds all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So, and it's pure chaos in here. So let's not look too hard. Last year you found a prototype towel, which is pretty funny. People are pretty excited about that. That towel finally did come out, by the way, which is the Mona Lisa Diva glass towel.
Yep.
What you think about that, sir? Finally came out.
Nice.
That's the final version.
So on this side, you've got the modified diamond weave.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called the Liso weave.
Liso weave. Oh, that's the Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Okay. Yep. So Liso weave. So very, very short nap. Great for that final pass on the glass as far as I'm concerned. And then you have your, this is equivalent to the Mr. Twister on the side?
Yes.
Yeah.
Twist loop, your scrub side.
Right. So in DIY speak, this is the Nick's favorite glass towel.
Glass towel, yes.
Yeah. And favorite wax towel and favorite everything towel.
Everything towel. So
Nick's favorite towel.
Yep. So condensed.
Yes.
Everything. This was just a chemical cabinet last year you came, so I just condensed everything. That wise, and you see this is mostly drying towels, dirty job towels. These are coating towels I've downgraded to dirty job towels with the dirty boys. All kind of drying towels, including those drying blanket minis and the big boy drying towels, drying blankets from all the different style wash mitts.
Good.
The inspectors out there will probably notice prototypes again. There was a couple prototypes still in there.
So the people that watch our channels respectively have very, very sharp eyes.
Oh yeah. They were hunting that glass towel for quite a while. That also gives you a glimpse of how long it takes to actually prototype something and come out with just even that towel.
Yeah.
It just came out.
Yeah, exactly.
Beginning of this year. So it finally took almost a whole year for that to come out. So that gives you a sneak peek of how slow
R&D
things can
is
be.
not something that happens overnight.
No.
Because the towels that you guys have and that we have, so the Thor towels, they're not just off-the-shelf products.
No.
Same with our chemicals, they're not off-the-shelf products. So we're getting ready to do a live tomorrow.
Yep.
It will have happened by the time this comes out.
For sure.
But the products that we're premiering tomorrow, and we can say what they are: the hydrate coating,
The hydrate
and
coating.
the 5-year and the 3-year, and
T3.
the 1
There
year.
we go. The 1 year. Got the
They've
1 year.
been in R&D for about 2 years now. So
And you took a long time to make this spray coating.
right.
That's pretty nuts. And I have a history of saying I never really even liked or understood where to put a spray coating, or I didn't think they worked good enough to sell them as a 1 year. But finally, these new generation of spray, especially this one, which are new. What do you call it, the new ingredient?
Tetraethyl orthosilicate,
I can't
TEOS. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I think 1 year, this is the year of the 1 year coating. Like,
yeah, the 1 year coating definitely will last. We don't say up to a year, we say a year or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're at with the 1 year coating.
Yeah.
The technology these days are amazing. Anyway,
That hasn't changed?
This hasn't changed, but it did change. It was on that side.
Right.
I've also, in downsizing, pulled everything basically useful that was over there, pulled it over here. So I
Right.
put the vacuum here so I can wash, do, drying. You saw drying and wash me. It's a process now.
Right.
Pull it in, vacuum.
Yep.
And then we get into kind of final wipe down towels, polishing, coatings.
Right.
Interior towels are over here. Glass towels, that kind of deal. Prototype compounds, can't show that.
Yeah, okay.
Lights. So you can see as you enter the garage deeper and deeper, you get into the method to the madness. Washing, drying, vacuuming, interior stuff, coatings, polishing. And then we have, the table.
Yeah.
Ivan hates, what do you call this? Horizontal surfaces?
Horizontal surfaces.
Yeah.
You only have one, so that's not bad. You have a
pretty
lot
good.
less than you did last year.
Pretty good. Yep. So I still haven't mounted these. I want to mount these in a way. Maybe you can help me out with that, figuring out how to mount batteries and stuff. This is just a scan grip bag. I don't know where to put random sprayer, drill brush, nice little tool. I just threw this up here for no good reason. Again, the pegboard situation I need some help with.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe you can
We're here for a couple days, so we can definitely do that.
Assist me with that. This is the BioBomb. This is the odor deodorization zone right here.
That is the cleanest smelling drawer in the
That is the cleanest, freshest drawer in the house. This is a junk drawer, not going to open it.
Yeah.
Overflow, it's just a ton of chemicals down there, overflow-wise, so don't need to look at any of that.
Good.
Then we round the corner. And this wall, I just wanted to put the polishers there. Again, I had some over there. I had some over here. I took them, tried to move everything to this wall and this back wall.
Yep.
Laundry, I've upgraded that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got these, I think Gladiator baskets. I actually had these for a while, I never had room.
Yeah.
And never had time to put them up. Finally took the time to put them up.
Good.
And then put the IK and bottle rack wall right here.
Now, what I like about these is also ventilation.
Yes, it gives the towels room to dry, finish drying. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Excellent.
And then when you're ready for laundry, off to the washing machine and you're good to go.
Perfect.
So these are fantastic. This is a good garage buy right here. If I can figure out how to put it back on. All right.
Just have to go up a little higher.
Yeah, you just gotta go up. And then I have the cart. This is the polishing cart. So usually the IK bottles are up there. I didn't put them up there before the journey started, but there's pads.
Yep.
Pads in here, edge guard pads. And then it holds the steamer and the leftover IK spray bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. And a foam corner for the pizza oven.
Yeah, for the pizza oven, this foam corner comes in handy when I'm pulling in, especially like a sharp-nosed Corvette or something. I'll pull this out like right here and kind of just pull it up, and then it kind of slides it in. Right. So you know we're there. But just in case you get a little too close, got some foam corner there. Good. Because that's where the tip of the car comes in. Branding, got the old school Jamie the Cleaner logo there. Excellent. Still working on, I need a big house logo. Yeah. In that area, detail co, and then we roll into the air compressor side. The problem with that wall is I ran out of plugs. Right. So that's the only reason why this is still over here.
It's sort of out of the way anyways.
Yeah, it's pretty tucked back here out of the way, because I mean this is in the way anyway, so it's not in the way at all. And then the air tools, got tornadors, your basic air truck.
So blowers. You got your table for when you're doing PPF.
No, yeah. No, for floor mats, I post the table out there, help you clean floor mats, that kind of deal, any other thing. But still running the Cobalt 26-gallon Quiet Tech. You always get questions about that. Yeah. So got to go ahead and get it out the way. Cobalt 26-gallon Quiet Tech, I highly recommend it. This is a Harbor Freight light. It's not very good, but it wobbles.
And 4.5 PSI at 90, or 4.5 CFM and 90 PSI.
90 PSI, and I run at 90 PSI for air tools. I think that's the recommended kind of PSI you should run them. And
we've updated the chest freezer to
we've upgraded the
an upright freezer.
It's full of all kind of dead animals. So
good.
We'll just leave that shut. But other than that, we still have the giant rack. I couldn't really figure out how to get it out successfully. So I'm going to kind of turn it into background fodder. It was a little messier. I cleaned it up again.
Yeah.
But I really want to kind of present this in a way where it looks like a storefront.
Yep.
Because I've been noticing in my videos, kind of the background not looking too great.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to kind of make it look like a little storefront, because I watch like other people's, Instagram videos and stuff, and you see them that actually have storefronts. It's really nice looking. It just, I don't know, more professional looking, that kind of deal. Of course, this is a home garage, so it is what it is, but I am going to spruce this up. Maybe have like, detail code, DIY, etc.
Yeah.
Product lines on it. But I've really reduced what's on it.
Yeah, dramatically. Yeah,
dramatically.
You have your 2 blowers. Which one do you use the most?
So this has been, the Ego has been downgraded to just yard work, as you see how dirty it is, or dirty truck beds, blowing out boats. And I'm mostly, this is all I use for kind of drying.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, it's nice,
grills real
lightweight.
quick, door handles, mirrors, it's fantastic.
It's powerful enough. It's even Kiev approved.
Kiev approved, yeah, that's why I got it. Yeah, Kiev said it was good, I got it. I always have a jump starter power bank on hand, and then I have the couple battery deals there.
Good.
What's your opinion? I probably asked you this, y'all, on paper floor mats. What do you think about them?
Not a fan myself. We use the plastic dealer must remove floor mats.
Yeah.
Once you learn the trick on how to install them, they're actually very easy to install.
Oh, nice.
If you're just taking it off the roll and trying to carry it over to the car, it gets all wound up by the time you get to the car. So there's actually a tool that you can buy to make the application easy. All it is a piece of plexiglass.
There you go.
But you bring it out, you fold it over the piece of plexiglass, you put it in the middle of the mat, front to back in the car, and then fold down one side, fold down the other. So it's very quick, very efficient. And now the customer doesn't have a potentially soggy piece of paper at the bottom of their floor. So it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing, yeah.
Right.
I only have that if requested. I'm like, you want a paper floor mat? Some people really like it.
Yes.
Some people, don't like it at all. Yeah. Right. Most people don't like it at all.
Yep.
But I do get a few in that's like, yeah, give me the floor mat. 3-ton floor jack, good to have around.
Yes.
That kind of deal.
Wash cart.
Same one we upgraded last year. Still got the bucket.
Yep.
I will mostly use it for rinseless washing, that kind of deal.
Good.
And yeah, that's about it. It's the same cart. Still going strong.
Now here you had a big shelving unit. That's disappeared.
Yep. Yeah. I had the extra like wood thing, and then I had all the IKs and polisher racks. This corner never got used.
No.
Never got used. So you can see there's nothing over here except perfectly safe brushes. This one's not perfectly safe. This one is perfectly safe because I use this one for other stuff.
Yeah.
So I downgraded that one. This one is nice. And also, look at this. You came out with a nice telescoping pole.
Yes.
About time. I'm really happy with this.
Yeah, the pole is
pretty cool.
Easy to use. It's simple.
Super lightweight.
Yeah.
Nice. I haven't got to play around with it too much. Obviously, it just came out.
Yep.
But pretty cool.
Yeah. And, of course, Jamie has 2 little boys. So the boys have their portion of the garage.
They have their little tucked away corner.
Yep.
Baseball, basketballs, all the essentials. Yep.
Exactly.
And then
a spare vacuum cleaner.
If we need an extractor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the vacuum. Yeah, because the Metrovac and water do not mix.
Do not mix. Do not put water through the Metro. No, that's a dry. This is if we need the extractor. If I get a really dirty carpet floor mat, I do the old school hammer technique. Pressure wash it out, drill brush it, flop it right here, suck all the water out, and it's fantastic.
Yeah. So
and that's it.
When I come back next year,
yes,
I expect to see more lighting.
There we go. So now your time. Tell me what's the upgrade?
So more lighting. We're going to work on organizing the chargers probably by the time I leave.
Yep.
There might be a little addendum to this video.
I like that.
But yeah, lighting is something that you desperately are needing in this shop because, first of all, you've got maybe 5,000 K lights, stepping up to 6,000, 6,500 will give you a better perception of color and give you a better feeling. Having some lights a little down low, I know you've got your Braun lights over there, but like you said, they're not ideal.
No.
and having to move lights around as you're working just takes more time.
Just takes another thing to move, another wasted energy.
And then the future storefront, I like the idea. I just don't like the size of the rack. But anyways,
it's If it could be a little skinnier.
It's too bad you don't know a welder that can fix that up.
I could probably modify it some, but
I have a MIG welder in the bus.
There we go.
Just saying.
Maybe we do something. So
and you've got extra VVOR tiles there that you haven't needed to use.
Yep.
So good.
Right now they're acting as part of the rack.
But other than that, great. And next time you have the white paint out,
I'll refresh that.
Paint the back side of the door, so when you are working with the door closed, you get that reflection.
Okay, there we go. All right, well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So I'll keep working on it. I appreciate the advice. As you can see, I actually follow the advice.
Yes.
And it actually made pretty good improvement. So 2 thumbs up.
So as you can see, Jamie actually followed through with many of the suggestions, and he's got a few more to work on. We're going to work on a couple this week. Like I said, there might be a little addendum to this video to show you the remainder. If not, stay tuned to the House of Rags. Lots of great content, and we'll be back with more garage audits.